C4, okay? So, come down here. So, if I'm looking for the segment, or really, I'm just looking to see how the segments move, I want to oscillate her neck in a manner like this. I saw you coming over. I'm like, who is a little 6-year-old? So I find that segment. I'm on the posterior portion of that vertebrae. Okay, my left hand, the back of my palm is going to be against the mat. I'm going to be stabilizing like this, okay, on the posterior portion of the vertebrae, and my other hand is going to get as close to my right hand as possible because we want to be right there. We want to be right there on that joint, try to mobilize just that joint.
Are you right-handed or left-handed? Like, does it matter? Do you feel more comfortable doing one way or the other?
I mean, I feel more comfortable where I am stabilizing with my right hand, but you can do it both ways. If I were going to do it if I were going to do that, change my hands though, I would always have the hand where my shoulder is going to be the top hand, okay, and the stabilizing hand is going to be the opposite. So I'm here, my hand's stable right there. See, my hand slides off, so I'm always trying to dig and get as close as I can to be right on that joint line. But if I'm here, my direction is going to be this way. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can see as I oscillate back and forth, you can kind of see my force direction. And as I'm doing that, I'm not really pulling with this hand. It's really my body right there and my shoulder on her forehead that's just sliding back and down this way. Okay? If I do it on this side.
So would you hold that for 15 to 30 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Or, okay.
It depends what my goal is. If I say that it needs to be stretched, or if I'm saying that she just has some capsule or some facets that, you know, that maybe it's not necessarily the capsule that's tight, it's just that the facets are irritated, she has some arthropathy, then I may do some oscillations.
So when you're pulling, are your hands on the transverse process or the pillars?
Yeah, the pillars, so posterior to the pillars. So where's this spot? Can I use this real quick? So I am, if I'm here, my fingers are right here. Okay? So I'm not at the transverse. That's going to be painful. You want to block the posterior portion of that. Okay, so I'm there, and that hand is onto the mat, and then with this one, I'm just, my shoulder's on her forehead, and this is my motion. Okay, so then I'm going to go perpendicular to that, so it's pulling this direction. Make sense? Okay, so let's look at oh wait, no, I need to show you guys on this side. So lie back again. So if I'm going to go on this side, then my left hand's going to be stabilizing.